We have already reviewed a few AI website builders on this channel, and the problem with most of them is that you can't really use them for professional manner, because they either generate crappy designs, or they're way too abstract, or they just use a few pre-made templates, change some colors, generate some images, and then call it a day. So what if you actually want to use AI in a professional workflow? We want to use it to speed up our website building process, and in turn obviously make more money. Well, I just found the perfect AI and no-code tool stack to do exactly that. From this video you'll learn the exact process that you can use to crank out websites at rapid speed, or if you're already a professional web designer, you'll be able to take a few tools from this video and incorporate them into your workflow to make your life way easier. Now, if you want to stay up to date with no-code, learn all about the best no-code tools, and hear no-code startup success stories, then make sure to click the link in the description, because there you can sign up early for my newsletter where I'll be sharing all about that. But now into the video. So, as I mentioned before, this is a proper workflow. This is not some gimmicky tools that'll generate your crappy website that you'll never use. Instead, we'll be using a combination of different tools to work from the ground up. And as an example, in this video, we'll be building a website for a jungle gym. So it'll be a CrossFit gym that's jungle themed and is located on the tropical island. So the task number one is to come up with the name. And for that, we're going to use tool number one, which is ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT to come up with brand names for a business that's a CrossFit gym in the jungle. It came up with 10 different names, and I really like the 8th name, which is Jungle Box. If some of you have done CrossFit before, you'll know that CrossFit Gym 2 is sometimes referred to as the box. So that's perfect. And then the second step is to generate the logo, for which we'll use tool number 2, which is Midjourney. I went into Midjourney and told it to generate a minimalist, clean black and white logo for a palm tree. I've tried a few other ones before, but I didn't really like them, so I just decided to go with the palm tree, and we'll combine that with some text to make our logo. So to generate the color palette, I used this tool called Color Magic. I basically just typed in the name and then click generate. And before going ahead, I also tested the colors and wanted to see what they look like on the web. For this, I used the website called Real Time Colors, and this is what it would look like. I like the colors, so I would basically just go ahead and use them. But if you wanted to, you could also use this app to generate more colors for you. You can also preview it in dark and light mode, or click here to randomize the colors. And also, this is the app that I used to come up with the fonts. As you can see here, you can click randomize and it comes up all these different fonts. I used that until I got the fonts that I like. So I've gone ahead into Figma, but you can use any kind of software that you want, and I just organized the assets here. So I've got the name, we've got the fonts that I picked, we've got some colors, we've got the AI generated logo. I just changed the color of it and vectorized it, and here I made another version which is like Jungle Box, but it just has of the palm tree, and I generated some imagery with Midjourney as well. Basically, I just told it to generate an image for like a jungle gym, make it epic, high detail, and make it realistic. So I generated this images, so like the gym itself, and then I generated some images for the features. So now that we have our branding ready, we have all our assets prepared, it's time to start planning out the website. And for this, we're going to be using an amazing tool known as Relume. So this is Relume, and this is where all of the magic is going to happen. So this website will basically generate a sitemap for us and then a wireframe of the website that we can use to build out and fill in all of our information. So here on the right, we're basically just going to tell Relume what is the website that we want to generate. So I just told it a website for a CrossFit gym located in a tropical island of Koh Samui, offering group as well as personal classes. So I'm gonna just have 1 to 5 pages and click generate. And this is where the magic is gonna happen. Basically, it's just gonna generate a sitemap for us for our website. And you could see it live as it's generating. So this is the layout for our homepage. We would have a nav bar, a hero section, a feature section, another feature section, how it works, different stats, benefit section, testimonial section, CTA section, FAQ, and contact section. And if you actually zoom in, you could see what the section is. So this would be like an inspiring hero section, the dynamic image, and a call to action to join the gym. A feature section highlight the unique experiences of training in a tropical location, and many more. So as you can see, it's actually generating things specifically for our use case. Not just some random stuff, but actually sections that would make sense for our use case. And if you wanted, we could generate more pages, but for this example, as we're not building out the whole website, I'm not gonna do that. But if you wanted to, you could generate the sitemap for every single page on the website. But once we're done with that, we can click on wireframe and start actually building out the page. As you can see, it's now generating the page with all of the sections that I mentioned before. So if you don't like a specific section, we could just basically click on it and then edit it. So let's say I don't like the layout of this one and I want it to start from the left. So I can just click here, and then boom, it changes the layout from the left. And here, then I like this section, that is fine. Here's how it works. Let's say if you want to add another section. So let's say I want to add a feature list section, and then we're going to go for this one. So there'll be like this icon, and then the heading, and then the button, and then how it works section. So we're good with that. Here we can actually change the columns. 3 is good for me. Background image we don't need, so we'll just stick to this. This section is perfect. This section is also perfect. Yeah, we don't need it. I'm just gonna delete this one. Testimonials, perfect. Frequently asked questions, that's amazing. Get fit. And I'm actually gonna duplicate it, and I like to have multiple call to actions actually on my websites. So let's say we have a call to action here, and let's have one more testimonial tab. I'm also gonna put it under here, but we are gonna change the layout for this one. So let's say we're gonna we'll just use this one. And as you can see, it's not just using lorem ipsum, but coming up to the copy, which is awesome. So unleash your inner strength and transform your body. Awesome. Experience the ultimate fitness journey that our expert trainers state-of-the-art facilities. Okay. And as you can see, all of this copy is actually relevant to what I mentioned before. Get fit and have fun. Even the testimonials have an actual copy. And now that the website planning is done, we can import directly into Figma or directly into Webflow. In this case, I'm just going to be importing directly into Webflow and showing you exactly how this process works. To import it, you just click on the 3 dots here and then click copy to Webflow. It will ask you to clone the style guide, so you just go here and you click clone, and once you've done that, you click got it. Now we'll just go here, we'll remove this, and then we'll just paste the website here. We can go into the style guide, and here we can basically change all of the styling that will apply to our website. So I've gone ahead and changed all of the things that I wanted to change in the style guide. I also added some colors and then changed some of the styling of the buttons. So now when you go back to the page, you'll actually see that the styling has changed. So then we can go through and actually start changing the images as well. So let's add our hero image of the actual gym. Looks awesome. And then we can change all of the images here as well. Let's say this call to action, I want this actually to be dark green, and then we could actually change some of the buttons. And then here we want to change the text color as well. So let's make it white, and then boom, this section is now quite nice. So the awesome thing about this way of building is that actually everything is customizable, because basically what Relume does is just builds out the wireframe, right? So it's just like the rough layout. Relume also has this awesome SVG converter, so basically you can paste your SVG here and it will give you SVG code for Webflow, which you can just copy. Then we go into Webflow and then we can paste it here. But I'm actually going to go through the website now, change most of the things there, and then come back to. So I've gone through the website, I've added the changes. It's not perfect because I did it very quick, but this is the general gist. It took me about like 10 to 15 minutes, and as you can see, it looks pretty damn nice. I've added like this gradient to the text just so it pops more. The imagery that we generated in Midjourney is also absolutely amazing, and it's quite cool. Like we have all these different sections explaining what the gym is, what the different features are, and all of this was done in less than half an hour. As you can see, we have all these different sections. We have a call to action section here, so people can click to sign up or learn more. We have customer testimonials. We've got this feature section. We've got this other feature section with all of the information about the gym. That section. We've got a testimonial slider here. You can add as many testimonials as you want. Another call to action section, and then FAQ section. So where people can click and get all of their questions answered. And all of this was done using AI and no code. Pretty nice. I think it's way better and way more customizable than any of the AI generators out there, because you can truly make it your own. And another thing I wanted to show you is that if you ever want to add another section, you can always install the Relume plugin, and then you'll have this Relume library here, and you'll be able to add all these different sections again. So let's say if you wanted to add another pricing section, we could just click here and then choose from one of the sections in here and then add it in. The problem though is that it will not have the copy. But if you wanted to add copy, you could also use Relume ipsum, which is actually what Relume was using to generate the copy when we were building that wireframe. You could also install it as a plugin, and basically you'll just be able to add the copy within Webflow itself. So you won't have to go back to wireframing or using ChatGPT to do that. As you could see, you could basically just click on the different sections and then generate the copy. Pretty nice. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I just found this while I was building out the new version of No Code 4.2, and it's absolutely incredible because within just one subscription, you get AI site builder, you get the extension, you get the Figma kit, you get the library of all the different components, you get the lorem ipsum, which is the copy generator, so you don't have to go to ChatGPT and waste time on that. And they also have icons, which is pretty dope. So I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can check it out and use it for your own builds to speed it up. But I think the website I built today in just 30 minutes is way better than most of the AI generators are capable of. It's pretty damn awesome. And if I had more time, I could have gone in and edited everything completely to my liking. I could have, like this menu could be way better, and I could have nice little animations in here. I could have added like a whole wall of testimonials in here. I could have added some animations to these icons too. This section I absolutely love. I think it looks awesome. Stats as well, this could have animated in. Now if you want to learn about the best no-code mobile app builders, click on this video. And if you want to learn about the best web app no-code builders, click on this video. I'll see you there.